All right. I'm trying to get my podcast voice going.
Actors do that too when they warm up and everything.
Yeah, oh shit, that's crazy.
You know
All right. Hello and welcome to the Stray Dog Podcast. I'm here with a special guest, my boy Matt, the Ninja. What's good?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
So, what's crazy? I was so happy that you called because I was like, damn, you know what? I do need an episode 2 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, so happy you're in that area. But just to give you a quick rundown, right? This podcast, normally we just bring people all around Michigan who are content creators, influencers, and small business owners, just to kind of have a talk, see where their mindset is at and their goals of where they want to go. And any form of encouragement or words of wisdom for those who are on the same path. So I just want to start with an introduction. So you want to tell the fans about you, about yourself?
Man, where should I start? I think that's motivation right there. I think everybody always want to know where to start. You know what I mean? All right, so try to do the long story short thing. So from when I was 4 to 5 years old, I started doing martial arts. I think one of the first movies I seen was Bruce Lee. I think it was Chinese Connection when he was doing his arms like this, and it was like a million of them. So I think that's kind of what started it. And then my dad had these nunchucks hanging up in we had our weight room in the basement, and I saw those, and I never knew what they were, but I was seeing Bruce Lee do it, and I was like, oh, that's the same thing right there. So then it kind of started from there. So I learned how to fight with weapons before I learned how to fight with my hands. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, that's
oh shit.
Yeah, that's a little secret there. But yeah, man, and then a couple black belts later, a couple cage fights later, a couple movies later, then the philosophy started kicking what's really important and why do I actually want to do it, and what difference I'm going to make. Yeah. I think that's the important thing, because once you get all the money, it's like it's cool and all, the women is cool and all, but it's like, damn, what am I doing with it? Like all that stuff don't make you cool, having money, girls on the side, and you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids? Like, what's really important to you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's crazy that you bring that up, because I have the same thoughts. It's like all that stuff is it's cool and all, but that doesn't fill my desires, right? And mainly my goal is to create something that lives longer than me.
Yeah,
that's my legacy.
Absolutely.
And my favorite author, Omasu Dazai, he wrote a book called No Longer Human, and even till this day, I think he died in 1984 is when he died, and still to this day people go to his grave and pay respects to him. And I'm talking about young kids that are just now going into high school, read his book because they related to him with his form of depression and what he was going through. And that's something that I want to be able to do, is leave behind a legacy that will outlive me. And we have people like that, Michael Jackson, his legacy still goes on, stuff like that. People are still inspired by him. There's a lot of artists, movie directors that have left this impact on this world that fuels our aspiration and drives to become something, and that's something that I want to do. I could care less about the money and the fame and stuff like that. But if I can't create anything that lasts longer than my name, that sucks.
Well, to piggyback off what you said, the key word was relate. People, you can hear a lot of people's music, watch the movies, but if you can't relate to what they're saying, it's you're not going to learn nothing from them. Yeah. It's like the Cardi B or the Nicki Minaj. They're not really telling you nothing. But if you listen to the Missy Elliott's or the Lil Waynes or the Nipsey Hussles, you can relate to what they're saying. So it's just oh, how did he do it? Then he came from nothing. You can look at Kendrick Lamar and all them. Yeah. Or even not just artists, musicians, just even actors, Michael J. White and Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, all them, so.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, man, all them, educated people.
Yeah, dude, I'm damn, dude. I think about it all the time, and I'm just even to this day, I still think about Chad. I'm man, I seen some of his movies, but at the end of the day, Black Panther, that's a legacy. That movie, every time you watch Black Panther, you're always gonna think about him.
Absolutely.
Yep. He is Black Panther, and that's the reason why they're we can't really go and reprise his roles to anyone else, because that's his legacy. He is T'Challa.
Yeah. Death is a very interesting thing, man, because when you said that's his legacy, and a lot of people can argue with this. It's just did we really Did we lose the actor or did we lose T'Challa? You know, you got to really think about that. Like we lost the actor.
I felt like we lost the actor.
Yeah, but
right?
you know what I'm saying?
But like T'Challa will always be around because like
for sure,
he's a comic book character and stuff like that. But what Chad stood for and what he did, and when you go and think back to like all the hard work he put in, and like even though he was in a lot of pain while on set, he still pushed through, and that's what created his legacy.
Exactly.
So, and when I think back to Chad, I think about all the hard work he put in to get to where he was at.
Yeah, man. And another, to piggyback off that too, it's like, it's not what he does on set, it's what he does behind the scene.
Yeah.
Behind the scene is what really made him Black Panther. Because when you see Black Panther in the movie, it's like, yeah, that's everything else. But the thing behind the scene, he was married. Yeah, he didn't leave no kids behind, but he was married. He had a wife. He had a sister on set. You know, was Letitia Wright. Yeah. Like that, he had those same core values as T'Challa. That's what made him so important versus, you know, you can have like Superman like Henry Cavill, which is actually different, man, because he actually like, what was it, World of Warcraft? Like the little, he's different, man. You wouldn't expect that, but it's like, you know, it's interesting to see these people. Like, you know, you gotta, like you say, you gotta relate to them somehow. And if you can, it's like, what am I really watching them for?
Right.
You know.
You just gotta resonate with them, you know?
Exactly.
Like if you can resonate with something, like you'll feel it.
Yeah, cuz.
So I wanna like talk a little bit about your early life. Like, of course, like I know a lot about you because we all grew up together.
Exactly.
But like,
were you looking to the? Were you talking to? You got talking to the mic.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I couldn't hear you really.
I appreciate you, sound guy. So yeah, I just want to talk a little bit more about your early life. Of course, like I know about it, but the people who are watching don't. They were like, damn, who's this? They're like, damn, who's this? Who's this handsome chocolate man on set right now? I need to know more about him. So, from what you were saying earlier, it was Bruce Lee that got you into martial arts. Right?
Absolutely.
Like movies. But what was like your first martial art you decided to get a black belt in?
Honestly, I didn't really have a decision on what I wanted to get a black belt in first. I was just kind of, there was a gym down the street and Taekwondo was just what the kids were doing. So I was like, oh, you know, whatever, you know, Taekwondo. But then like, as I got into it, I'm like, damn, you know, if you kick somebody, that's way more powerful than your fist. So I was like, damn, if I master that, then, you know, it ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people really can't kick properly. So, but yeah, so it started from there. And then next thing you know, Muay Thai and Hapkido and Capoeira. Capoeira is fun because it was a point in time when I loved dancing more than martial arts. So
I remember those days.
Man.
Yeah, good times, dude.
Oh my God. I used to go to the club just to battle, man. Forget the girls. Go to the club just to battle, man. But yeah, anyway, that's not there, man. Yeah.
But did you like when you were going down this path, like have you thought like this is what I want to do? Like I wanted to be a stuntman / actor, but was there something that you wanted to do before then?
No, so I can't even remember what year it was, man. It was a year where it was just a lot of action movies just kept coming out because I was a security guard at the time. That was like my second job, and I used to go to the movies every Sunday by myself. They actually just closed Fairlane Theater. I think it was like sometime last year. That's where my dream started. Crazy thing, I know, you know, looking into the camera. So yeah. But yeah, that's where my dream started, man. At Fairlane, that's where I kept going to movies every Sunday. So it kind of started where the acting, I just kept seeing these action movies, and I was like, damn, I'm looking at these people, I'm like, I can get in shape like them. I'm like, I know I can read, I know I can write, you know, I can talk like them, I know I can open my emotions up. So I was like, well, if they just gave me a script, I can probably do the same thing. Yeah. So that's how I got the idea. But the first actor I think that inspired me to do it was Chris Tucker because I was a big fan of Rush Hour. But no, it wasn't Rush Hour. It was Money Talks. Then I seen Rush Hour because I was like, damn, how cool is that to be on set to where he's funny, he's still doing his thing, and I seen him in Rush Hour. I was like, oh, then he's with Jackie Chan. So I think that's what it was, man. It was just that I seen people doing what I know I could do, and then it just kind of started from there.
Click, yeah.
Yeah, and then a lady, shout out to Kenya Spratt. She told me about John Casablanca. They was doing open casting calls, and then called them, and it started from there.
Oh shit, dude, that's awesome.
Man.
That's so awesome,
man.
Like we always been that like that type of person. Was like, yo, if you want it, you go chase it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why sit and wait for it to come to you? Because it'll never come to you.
It's not coming.
You gotta.
Nobody's coming.
Chase your dreams. Which is like that's pretty cool. How many movies have you been in so far?
Let me see. Ain't been that many. I think 3. Black Steel, Baby Mama, and yeah, right. Baby Mama, right? Yeah, right. Hey, Black Steel sound like a porno, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They was like, man, what was that movie about? You know what I'm saying? I know, man. I heard the jokes, man, so many times, bro. But yeah, Black Steel.
You got the two sound guys over there cracking up.
Yeah, man, Baby Mama, and it was Birth of a Savage.
Birth of a Savage. That sounds cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Birth of literally like your whole entire like genre. Besides the Baby Mama one, but other than that, like the Black Steel and Birth of a Savage sounds like your whole entire martial art career.
Oh my god, man, it was crazy, man.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Birth of a Savage, that was only like a fight scene at the end of the movie, so you know. But I
did you play the bad guy?
No, I was just I was like a thug in the movie. I was kind of I came on last minute. You know, they needed a fight choreographer, and then I was like, you know, let me call some other people. So I just did the last fight scene choreography for that, and then Baby Mama, I was a drug dealer in that one. I'm still waiting for that to come out. That movie premieres coming soon, and then Black Steel is the main character.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
So I seen some of your demo reels on YouTube and Instagram, and bro, those are some sick stuff, bro. I was like, so as me as like someone who always like behind the camera and directing, I was like, yo, the camera guy was killing the little shots, dude.
Oh yeah, that was John Kansler.
That was crazy. That was when you were in like Miami.
Oh, Miami.
When did you shoot that? Because it was like really like sunny. It was like.
That the fight scene out there?
It was like you guys like on like a desert or something like that.
Oh no, I was just working out. That was I was just working on the beach out there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all that was. Yeah, I ain't doing no fight scene out there.
It was like video. It was like you and one guy was like sparring. It would look really good.
Sparring, man. I don't remember, man.
I wish I can pull it up.
I can't remember, man. We have to look at it together, and then see what it is. Yeah. But it is a woman out there in Miami. Look her up on Instagram, Katane. She fine out there. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Good shout out right there.
You need to work out with her, man. she a cold ninja, man. For her, she a cold ninja. But yeah.
All right. So right now, on your career path, right? Because I know from time to time you like take off.
Yeah.
So you'd be like in Miami, Atlanta, stuff like that. On your career path, it's like, how's that going so far? Like, how's the process of that?
As far as just traveling or just waiting for the next opportunity?
Traveling and the next opportunity.
Man, honestly, traveling is kind of more like spontaneous. When you be seeing me in Miami, that's when I'm going to Carnival. That's something that Jackie, she invited me to.
Oh yeah, like the Brazilian Carnival.
Yeah,
that's sick. I want to do that one day.
Yeah, man. She's she all about culture, man. Jackie's she put me on there, Jackie and Trisha, because Jackie Jamaican and Trisha, she Trinidadian, so they put me on stuff like that. But as far as like the traveling, and that's kind of spontaneous. Like I just came back from Texas probably like 2 weeks ago, and I was out of acting school out there, but they just did like an introduction class, so I didn't really get nothing out of it.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I went to school at Full Sail.
Yeah,
I felt like all of Full Sail was just an introduction class.
Yeah, man.
I was like, damn, dude, I learned all this on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
I feel like I wasted my time.
Hey, that's one thing too. You can learn a lot on YouTube.
Yeah.
Man.
So now I just owe a shit ton of money to Full Sail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, they still helpful though. They be like calling me and they're like, you find your career path yet? And I'm like, yeah, I'm still searching for that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with working with new people. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It's just when you get to a certain level, it's like it's not really a money thing. You start to. I mean, you should know what you're worth, but you really just want to work with other people. Like when you get into the classroom, I don't want to start over from the beginning. I need to be at some type of level. Like I need to be with other martial artists that are at a certain caliber and not other white belts when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. I mean, I'll help you, but no, I need to be at a certain level because I'm trying to get to Hollywood. I'm coming.
In due time.
Coming.
He's on his way. All you actors, beware.
Mm-hmm.
The next big thing right here.
Yep.
So I know like your routine, your regimen for like working out and staying fit.
Oh God. Man.
What's that like?
I actually just came back from the gym, man. That's the funny thing about it. That's why I was like, kind of having protein. But nah, man. I kind of just work out randomly. if I take a nap during the day because I was too tired to go after work, then I just, I go to the gym at night. Like today, I ain't really had nothing to do. I know it's a Saturday night. I'm an old man now, man. Saturday night. I just came back from the gym, and some days I try to go either Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If not, I'll go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then Tuesday and Thursday I'll try to do like no weights, just all cardio.
All cardio.
Yeah, something like that. And then if I'm not doing nothing, Tuesday and Thursday it's all technique, shadow boxing, weapons, stuff like that.
Yeah, so keeping up the forms.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So all right, so I got booked in as a lead role for Power Rangers Beast.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this.
Which I wasn't surprised that I had the capability of acting. Mm-hmm. So the dude was like, "Hey, can you read the script? I just want to see what you can do." So I was like, "All right." And he's like, "Just read it." And then tell me how that character would sound. So I went and did it, and he goes, "So I want to offer you that role." Like right after I got done reading it. So I was like, "Oh damn." I was like, "I don't want to turn it down," but it's like I do want to get some form of like myself out there.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So I took it. I just decided to take the role.
That's how it's got to be, man. You got to jump.
Yeah. So and Zach, like, it's just a leap of faith, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know where I would land, but like, it's just somewhat getting myself out there. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So I'll be playing the Red Ranger for Beast Hunter.
Yeah, let me know if you need a stunt double.
Yeah, I will. So they were like asking me if I knew someone who could help choreograph the fight scenes. I was like, I do. I do. But I was like, things is, he's more busy than us. But I was like, I'll give him a ring about it. And so when he asks again, because right now they're doing Rail Riders, but like I told him, I was like, I watched their last video. I was like, we could do so much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, if I'm gonna be in this, like, I want it to be good. So I was like, we're gonna choreograph this because I felt like when they did it, it was really good, but like a lot of the hits didn't sell. Because like they cut the punches short or the camera angle wasn't right. And I was like, if you wanted to look good, if you guys are going to do these fight scenes, at least have your camera angles in the right area. You guys don't have to make contact. Mm-hmm. But if the angles are right with the camera, it looks like the person got hit.
Yeah.
But, they were so quick to get it done. But I was like, this is the reason why we choreograph fight scenes. Because it's like a dance, right? You want to make sure you're hitting those beats, right? And then you want your camera where that camera is at. So like, with modern like US action films, there's a lot of cuts.
Yep.
Right? A fight scene can have like 37 cuts, where if you go watch like a Jackie Chan film, it's literally like 2 to 3 cuts, but it's a long take of a fight scene.
Yeah, but their choreography is it's literally like a dance. A perfect example for those who's watching that don't know what we're talking about. If you look at the best movie that don't have no cuts is the movie Protector with Tony Jaa. There's a scene where he's going up this spiral, and I think the scene lasts for like 15 minutes, but it's absolutely no cuts whatsoever. Like I don't know how long it took him to do that choreography, but if you really watch it, it's actually incredible, man, because when you watch, like, he's throwing people off the balcony, he's kicking people through doors, and, they have to, a lot of those glass that they put in there, it's made out of sugar, so they have to, like, if they mess up, they have to go back and do the whole thing from the bottom when he's walking into the door all the way upstairs. So it's actually pretty incredible. So,
because the camera just like is on like a giant like rod that goes all the way up.
Yeah,
and it's just like showing the whole entire scene while he's going up these stairs, which I thought was cool. And there's like other movies that do like those one takes, like Old Boy, when they do the one take where he like fights a bunch of dudes in the hallway.
I don't think I've seen it. I'm gonna have to check it out though.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. They also did that with the Netflix Punisher, where he fought all those dudes in the prison. That was a one take also.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. I did see Punisher. I probably didn't see that scene. I probably make it that far.
You talking about good one takes? Oh, those are some good one takes.
I'm going to watch it, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's crazy. I think Raid was also also a one take.
You talking about the first Raid?
The first Raid, yeah. I think that one's also a one take when he's like fighting the 3 guys in the
Yeah, that's what that was his name. I think Iko.
Yep. Iko.
Yeah.
That was good. Good. There's like, man, there's like so many amazing martial artists, and like I think that's like one. It makes it a lot easier because compared to like Scarlett Johansson, Robert Downey Jr. and stuff like that. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. has some martial arts background, but like his other actors like Chris Evans and stuff like that, they don't have any martial arts backgrounds. So like having them like learn choreographed fight scenes is very difficult compared to someone who actually knows martial arts.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the advantage I got. Like that's how I started when I was watching those movies every Sunday, and I was like, damn, they ain't got to train me for 6 months. I already know how to do this.
Yeah.
But at that time when I did it, I wasn't even a black belt yet, but I already knew I could. So now it's like I'm looking stuff. It's kind of like I got the Sharingan, man. Like I'll see things and I'm just like, all right, yeah. This. If you understand martial arts, like the basics of it, if you really like a lot of the martial arts, man. If you know, for those guys who was watching over there too, is like a lot of these martial arts, they got the same move, but each martial art got a different name for the same move.
Exactly.
You know, so in capoeira they may have a spinning outside crescent kick, but the crescent kick is called that in Taekwondo, but and capoeira is called something different. But if you know the basics of it, it's just like you guys are all doing the same thing.
It's the same thing.
The only difference is the transition from one move to the next move. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In a Jenga or a simple bounce, it's all the same.
Like Taekwondo and tricking.
Yeah,
right? It's
cold,
sick. It's the sickest thing ever. Yeah. But a lot of that it's very helpful also because like. Mm-hmm. You know how to fight and you know how to receive a hit. So like it helps you sell the hit when you're fighting someone else who's also a martial artist. Yeah. So it makes the fight scene looks more impactful than having modern movies fast cuts.
Absolutely.
And I personally I like our style of like having a trained martial artist doing it, but there's only one way to do it correctly, and that's like what I fear is going to be difficult when I'm working on set with them because it's like. I know that some of the people that are there have some martial art background, but the girls really don't. So like every girl has, every Power Ranger has at least 2 girls on the team. So we have to help them be able to sell those hits, right?
Yeah, it's not a lot of Michelle Yaos out there. So, you know, you got to train for it. But no, that's what makes you better as an actor because I was watching, I actually did a masterclass with Samuel Jackson. He was saying like, what makes you better as an actor is if you understand how the people that do the lighting, I forget what they're called though, but the people that do the lighting, like where should you stand to help them out? Or the sound guys, you got to be closer to the mic or further away from the mic. You being better as an actor, if you know these things, if you know your environment and your people, the angles they're trying to get, it can help you out. So that way you don't got to do a take over and over again. Yeah. You know, and a lot of things like a lot of my acting teachers said that it was like, well, Matt, what makes you good is that you listen and you pay attention. So, you know, if you keep that stuff in mind, man, it's just like you work with these people and know you got to put yourself in their mind while being in your own mind, too. Yeah. That's what makes you great. So, yeah.
Did you see the new Michelle Yeoh movie? I think it was like Everything But Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Everything, all of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't see it, man, but I heard it's good, though.
I heard it was really good. So, you know, Brandon Lee and Andy Lee was in it.
She just got what was it? She just got a Golden Globe for it or something like that?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
So most of the special effects was just shot on a phone camera.
What?
Like the part where like she's in the chair and it, like shoots through and she's like seeing a bunch of cities and stuff like that. Dude just walks around with a GoPro or his phone and like literally just walk through the city.
Oh
and
man,
then, like cut down alleyways and stuff like that. So when they did that scene, he just used that footage and like put it on a green screen. Like literally the cheapest visual effects budgets was used in that movie.
See, man, he understands angles, man. It's like any pebble can be dangerous if it's thrown by a master.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really what it is, man. Like, if you understand that stuff, man, man.
Well, what was that Bruce Lee said?
Be Walter, my friend.
Not Walter, but a different one. Mm-hmm. He said, I don't fear someone who mastered 1,000 kicks, but I fear the man who mastered one kick 1,000 times. Yeah, 10,000 times. Like. That's how that guy was with his camera work. I was like, yo, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he out cold, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's me, boy.
Man. I'm going to get there, though.
Yeah, we're on our way there. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. And,
Mike. Is this part of it?
Yeah. No, it's fine. All right, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm just going to rapid fire them off. Just answer to the best of your abilities.
Man, rapid fire. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna start with a few one. If there was a studio that you can work with movie wise, what studio would
Tyler Perry Studios?
Damn, you already knew.
Yeah, I'm on it, man. You said studio, I'm like Tyler Perry Studio.
Tyler Perry?
Yeah, I still haven't been there, man. They keep the doors closed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come in with an appointment or something, or a tour or something. I ain't trying to do that, man. I'm trying to get in the movie, man. Let me in.
All right.
I'm kicking down the door.
Yeah. Is there a role model that's still in your life that helps you push further in your career path?
Future version of me. And if I'm being humble, I'm gonna say Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? This dude's smart, man. I told you, man. It's not the actor in the movie. It's the actor behind the movie.
Yeah.
If you listen to people's like podcasts or just their interview, man, I'm telling you, this dude's smart, man. He's aware. I love awareness of people. You know, Nipsey also he was a great example of awareness too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you give me 3 of your favorite movies?
Ooh. Okay. All right. Don't laugh at me though. Don't laugh at me. One of my favorite movies. It's a fight movie, but it's a romance movie. So, House of Flying Daggers.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. If you understand the movie, you're gonna be like, damn, that's actually kind of deep.
Yeah. All right, no, don't pause it. But can you just grab me the light bag really fast? No, the gray one.
Should I keep talking about it or like?
Okay. It is a hold.
Huh. Yeah, man. I feel like y'all got a heat lamp over here or something.
Yeah. It's hot, yeah. A quick intermission here because we lost our light. That blue light was looking good on your face. I ain't gonna lie.
For real?
Yeah, because with the red.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I'm gonna put it in DC mode. Last longer. Okay, you can go ahead and take that. Thank you. Appreciate you, sound guy.
Your light and sound guy. Yeah.
Well, okay, so Jeremy also went to school for film.
Oh yeah.
So if you need another camera guy, I'm down.
Oh yeah, we gotta do this more often, man. I'm gonna have more stuff to talk about later on. You know what I'm saying? Next episode. You know. Oh damn! I was about to play it there earlier because I thought it was a lightsaber, but then I seen the other side was lit up. I was like, all right, let me not touch it.
All right, I want to apologize for that quick intermission there. We lost our light.
Yeah.
But back to the question. What are your 3 favorite movies?
All right, so
3 favorite movies.
All right, so like I said, don't laugh at me, man. But it's a fight movie, but it's really a romance movie. But if you understand the plot, you can be like, damn, it's actually deep. But House of Flying Daggers.
That's good.
Martial arts movie. Damn, that's tough. I'm gonna have to say The Protector. And then, damn, that's hard. The last one. Last name, ooh, that's tough, dog. Can I pick 2 more?
Yeah. I'll let you have it.
I go 2 more. All right, so I'm gonna say The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Okay,
that's actually deep. That's traditional.
I was expecting you to say like 47 Ronins.
That was next, man, but it's not real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like The Last Samurai is real, and then my last one, I say, I say 47 Ronin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just to tell you mine because these are just my favorite martial art films.
Mm-hmm.
One's a really old one. It's an Akagawa film.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Rashomon. It's about a samurai. That one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's in black and white. Really weird story, but it's like when you
man.
understand it, you're like, yo, this is actually really good. My next one is gonna be either it's a tie between Jackie Chan's Gorgeous and Jackie Chan's Wheels on Meals or Meals on Wheels. Where like he fought Barry Allen, I think. I don't know. It was like a lot of like really good fight scenes. It's like
This is his first movie.
Yeah.
I think that's his first movie or one of the first.
One of the first movies, like really good ones. And then like my last one, I did like Jet Li Hero.
Oh man, see that's the thing, man. I don't like the fake flying movies, which is weird because that's what House of Flying Daggers is. See, they flying all over the place.
But see, my favorite fight was when Jet Li fought Donnie Yen with the sword and the bowman, like the boat, like
when it was raining.
Yeah, that fight was like.
You ever noticed that movie that it's raining and ain't nobody getting wet? Do y'all ever notice that? Like, I was like, man.
Yeah,
like, man?
And like you see, like when like he throws the blade,
Joke
you
crazy.
see the rain like hitting the blade, but like he's just dry. He's just dry. I'm just trying to say like that's how fast they moving. Right?
Oh, oh Jesus, man.
So I do have one more question. Any tips you can give someone who's going into acting for the first time?
Yeah, I was watching this. I don't know if y'all see these table talks on YouTube. Nicolas Cage had put me on
Table
something.
talk.
He was like, what did he say? I think it's called the Hollywood Roundtable on YouTube. But Nicolas Cage, he was talking about when you're going into acting, there's certain things that you should know, whether you're a male actor or a female actor. Especially if you're going to like action films, you should know how you should have a CPL license, because if you do movies like John Wick, they're not gonna let you have a gun on set unless you got a CPL license. So you can list that down on your resume as a special skill. You should know how to ride a horse. You should know how to shoot a bow and arrow. You should know some basic gymnastics. You should know how to drive a stick shift. You should have a passport, because if you're going for an audition and you ain't got a passport, like say me and you going for the same role, they pick me first because I got it and you
have a
don't.
passport, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
Because they don't got time to wait on you to go get your passport.
exactly, because they ready to go now. They got a budget.
Exactly.
You know,
They're on
so
a time limit.
yep. So things like that you should have. And what else? Be confident. You got to be confident. Pick your roles carefully. Like that one when I did Baby Mama, I was a drug dealer. You know, I don't know nothing about selling drugs, man. But
it's not really your style either.
No, it's not. But I mean, I'm from the hood. I know people that know how to do it, so I can kind of ask like, "Hey, man, teach me." You know, but yeah, man, pick your roles carefully. Those certain special skills you should know how to do, and really be better at cold reads. If you can be calm at cold reads and like very animated when you're doing it, I think that'll put you ahead of the curve too.
I think that's the reason why I got my role, because like I'm very animated.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know Justin for a while, so like it was just easy to kind of just like be myself and just like, animate it out.
Yeah, you gotta know how to win the room too.
Yeah, and like you guys know me. I'm very animated, especially when calling me crazy over there. But yeah, I like those tips, and for anyone who knows, like those are good things to have, because like especially the passport one, it's like if you get the role and they're like, all right, so we got to fly out here because this is where we're shooting.
Man, what?
And then you'd be like, I don't have a passport, and they're like, oh well, damn, we got to pass you up now.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna go with the second best.
Man, you'll lose roles over the simplest things. Like, oh damn, you don't know how to drive a stick. Like, did you know in Fast and the Furious? I just found this out the other day. Fast and Furious, Paul Walker was the best driver out of everybody, but yet in the movie they make Vin Diesel seem like he the best driver.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing compared to Paul Walker, man. Paul Walker out cold, power sliding in these GTR. Shout out to the R34. The R36 just came out. I'm coming for one of those Nissan. Get one of those. But yeah, I'm a big car guy too, man. I know all about that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How's your car, Vanessa?
Oh my god. Oh no, Vanessa gone. I got rid of that, man.
Oh, you got rid of her?
Yeah, the GXP gone, man. I'm in the Beamers now. Shout out to BMW because I got my 550.
Oh shit, you got a 550 there?
Yeah, I want an M8. You know what I'm saying? If I can get a BMW M8,
I'll take that 550 off you though.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You just let me know when you want to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, you got it, man.
I'll take that 5. I'll take that 550.
I slide it over right in this parking lot. You hear me coming?
All right. So that's it for my questions. But anything you want to tell like anyone who's watching that's on the same path as you, like any words of wisdom or encouragement for them, so that they don't give up on their dreams?
Nobody's coming to save you. That's the main thing right there. Don't wait for the opportunity. Go for it. A lot of things you're gonna have to do alone. You're gonna have to be uncomfortable, unfortunately, but that's where the real growth is. What else is there? Learn how to talk to people, and you got to have awareness. You got to learn how to talk to people, man. Update the vocabulary. You need to be happy on the way to happy.
Yo, these are all good, like good things, even for my podcast.
Yeah, man, you got to be happy on the way to happy. You know, it's your life, it's yours. Like you're driving.
You write your own stories.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yep. And everybody is a villain in somebody else's story. So, you know,
100%.
Man, honestly, like at my life, man, right now, I feel like being a villain is actually fun, man, because you, like, it's actually you stress free.
Yeah.
Like the power of no, like. What?
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, to me, it's like people get upset when you don't want to do things, right? Mm-hmm. That benefits them. You're like, why would I do that? You know, they get upset with you, and they're like, well, then you weren't really a friend. But it's like, because I didn't want to do this one thing, you just want to drop me as a friend, and that's right there is crazy. But like at the same time, they weren't part of the equation anyways, right? Man. And I always tell people this is like, on your journey, you're gonna lose people. Right? Yeah,
for sure.
You're gonna gain more people, and like even I tell people with small followings, like they get upset when they lose like a few followers. I'm like, don't worry about that, right? There's over 20 billion people in the world, and you only had like this X amount of followers. There's still 20 billion more people who might see your content and follow you. Like, don't ever feel like you lost because you lost like a few followers. Like
they say, for every person, there's a million followers for you.
Yeah.
Like for every celebrity there's a million followers. So we could all have a million, fans or followers or whatever. But really, like, I mean, I just try not to worry about that, man.
Exactly.
Just try to just be yourself. Just go out there and just do your thing, man.
Right.
It's either hit or miss.
I always tell people, like, especially the people who start on Twitch, right? They get discouraged because they're like, oh, I've been doing this for like a month or so. I only get like 1 or 2 people watching me. And I was like, but that's a start.
Yeah.
Right? It's like not everyone's gonna have like 10, 12, 13, Man. But like at least you got someone watching you. And maybe friends, right? But like that's a step. Right?
Man, I got screenshots when I had only 2 subscribers on YouTube. I still got the screenshot. I still ain't got a lot now. I think I only got like 1,000 something, maybe 2. Yeah. But I got videos that got over like 30,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to the how to use Sword for Beginner video that's on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. It's real good. It's only 5 minutes long. Ain't gonna take too much of y'all time because y'all play video games for like 9 hours, so whatever.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, man, check it out. I got a sword right here. Look at me. You know what I'm saying?
But like I also want to like piggyback on that because like when it comes down to followers, stuff like that, it doesn't matter how many you have, right? I always say that. Like, it's good to have a big following, right? But when you brag about it, to me, it's just like, I think it's crazy. Like, there's no reason to brag about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like don't kiss and tell.
Exactly. It's like, to me, it's like, that's cool. Like, that's really awesome of you. But to me, when people start bragging about how many followers they have and stuff like that, it's like, you just hit a lucky break, right? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then when I go and check out your content, right, you got like 20,000, 40,000 followers, but like, your content's only been viewed like 40 times. It's like, to me, it's like you're just this is your leeway of saying that I'm a content creator because I have 40K, but your view counter says like only like 40 people are watching you.
Man, if I wanted all the followers, I'd go straight on OnlyFans. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do it, but if I did, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to lighten up the room, man. That's all it was, man. But yeah,
but yeah, I mean, like, hey, come talk to me when you got the blue checks.
Yeah, right? Man, for real, man.
When you get the blue checks next to your name, then I'm like, all right, you doing something. You doing something. Like, I'm saying that like 160 something followers or subscribers on YouTube, and like maybe like 300 on like Twitch or whatever. Man. And like, I'm happy, bro. I'm like, yo, this is comfortable for me. Right, yeah. Everyone who tunes in, I'm just like I have that communication with them, and like when I hit like if I ever hit like 40K and I like 1,000 people watching me, like I feel like I'll be overwhelmed.
That's my thing, man. I don't focus. Here's my thing. I don't focus on the followers. This is what it really comes down to. I want to be good, not known.
Yes.
Like I don't care about a million followers. I just want to be good, man. Even if you don't see me that often, I want people to pop up and be like, "Damn, Matt Carter made another movie. I want to go and see it." Well, he ain't made a movie since like, but it don't matter. It's Matt Carter. You seen that last movie? It was all cold. Right. I want to be good, not known. So if y'all don't follow me or subscribe to me, whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna make some great stuff.
Exactly. That's
you know
how I feel like.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you should be pumping out a lot of content. I'm like, I want to pump out the content that I want to do.
Yeah.
Right? I want to make sure it's good. So like, I don't have a lot of videos up, but it's like when I do, like they're always better than my last ones. Like
Man.
And that's the ideal. But like at some point, I know that like people are waiting for more. But then like when they see it, they're like, "Yo, that was actually pretty sick."
It's like Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Spike Lee be chilling, man, but he be having hello ideas. But when he come out, be like, "Damn, you see that Spike movie? He was out cold."
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I want to be. Like, just how I was in high school. I want to be a known unknown.
Yeah.
Right. Like, yeah, I know this guy, but like, not a lot of people know him. And like, when they show, like, when you see my shit, you're like, yeah, no, that was fucking fire.
Yeah.
That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be in like high school. Like, people like didn't know about me until like they were like in the yearbook. They're like, yo, he got best dress. Like, I never seen this kid. Like, but like my fit was always like fly as fuck.
Man, my fit was terrible. I still got the same fit. I with hoodies and sweatpants. I got on jeans right now, but hoodies and sweatpants. Hey, I'm gonna stay home, man. Ain't nothing gonna change me. I'm still me.
The only reason why my boy over here, Jeremy, shout out to Jeremy over there for Preferred Dimension.
Yeah, cause
he's doing a sound guy role right now. Next to my roommate Sean, who's my other sound guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the main sound guy, but he had a little too much to drink.
Yeah, he faded, man.
Hey, he vibing though. He's vibing.
Hey, man, he was Cloud Strife and Yuma.
Yo, he killed his Cloud Strife, though. He was
shout
killing
out to
that
him,
Cloud
man.
Strife.
I took a picture of the story. It's on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, man. All that stuff.
But how I became good friends with Jeremy was because of my outfit. He's like, bro, you always coming to work looking like a detective or some shit.
That's an interesting story, man.
Bro, yeah. And then like we started talking about outfits. I plugged him about my boy like Tim, who does like a YouTube video on like how to dress and stuff like that, and like how to like like color your outfits. So I was like, after that he's like, oh, you do YouTube? I was like, yeah. He's like, I do YouTube. And then like after that we just vibe.
I was over with, man.
Now you see me on his content.
Wait until we start wearing suits every day.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I want to buy a motorcycle and wear a suit. You know how sick that looks?
I want to buy a motorcycle and wear a cape.
I feel like this is dangerous. I'm gonna get caught in the wheel.
Cape, man. Yeah, you gonna see me, man. Let me get that bike from Dark Knight Rises, man. Watch, it's over.
That or like dress up as like one of the Hashras from like Demon Slayer and just ride your bike with your sword on the side. That's sick.
I'm gonna get something. Well, I can't have a real sword out there because they arrest me. But yeah, I get like an umbrella sword or something. You know, like the one that had a Yumacon. Yeah.
All right. So last thing, but not least, you want to shout out any shout outs that you want to do? Like plug yourself.
Man, any shout outs? All right. Shout out to Naomi Harris. And she's one of my favorite actresses. And she fine too. She is, man.
Everybody's gonna go look her up now.
Yeah, man, she fine, bro. She was Mika at Ninja Assassin. She was in 007 movies. She was in Black and Blue. She out cold, man. I want to work with her one day.
Oh, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, man. Who else? Angela Bassett. I'm naming all the women, bro. And I was the main one saying like,
yeah.
But
you're
yeah,
like,
man.
Hey, don't worry about plugging myself.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey. Well, I want to work with him. Denzel for sure, because that's the real name. Denzel, not Denzel. Oh yeah, Elon Musk too. Well, his real name is pronounced Elon, not Elon.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so when you see him, be like Elon, because a lot of people don't know that.
No,
but yeah, I want to work with him too, man, because I love space. You know, astronomy is like one of my favorite things to study. A lot of people don't know that either. But yeah, man, like I love what NASA doing. Did you know that NASA has a space defense program?
Yo, you about to join that?
No, man, but they got one, bro. Like when meteors be coming towards like the Earth, like they got like missiles to send them out to destroy them.
They destroying them?
They're going crazy, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Man. Yeah, NASA, man, they all cool.
It's like it was like a better version of Armageddon.
Yeah, something like that, man. But yeah, I want to work with them though, for sure.
Damn, shout out to Bruce Willis though.
Yeah,
good ass movie. I cried. You want to plug yourself before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, follow me on Instagram, Matt State Ninja. I was thinking about changing my Instagram name, but I'm gonna keep it as Matt State Ninja. On YouTube is Ninja Carter. Facebook, you gotta type in Matt Carter and then put Lone Wolf in parentheses. But yeah, I think social media boring nowadays, man. But I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try to help y'all out because this world. I gotta do a page on philosophy, man, because a lot of people. They just doing stuff. They don't really understand why they doing it,
bro.
You know, I be like, damn, like why you really? It's like it's, bro. Everything hit right now. So look, I was watching this TikTok video about the Matrix, man, and it was like he was talking to the Oracle, And then she had offered him a piece of candy, and he was like, Keanu Reeves, he was about to grab it. He was like, wait, if you already know I was gonna take the candy, why are you giving it to me? And she was like, well, you already made the choice to take the candy. She said, you're here to figure out why you made the choice. And I was like, damn. So when I get to Hollywood and I get my Hollywood star, I'm like, damn, why did I want to do this in the first place?
But you already knew the choice. But now you want to know why you did it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. Now my brain's fucked up now.
Yeah, man, I got a whole bunch of
I'm not sitting here like, I always wanted to do the podcast, but why did I want to do this podcast?
Yeah, man.
Now I'm here like,
it's nuts.
Damn, now you got me thinking. This is like only episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
We had like a deep moment on episode 1, like with me and Jeremy. We started talking about like our parents.
Oh, man.
Bro. Yeah, bro. It's deep, dude. Yeah, it's always something deep that get brought up, but that's crazy. But I appreciate you for being here. Like,
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
It's all love, man.
I can't wait to get this one up. So the way that we send it off, we like to raise our glass to a toast, and we say to the stray dogs.
I got some water right now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pull you out.
It's all good.
But
man.
to the stray dogs.
Yeah, stray dogs, lone wolf dogs, happy dogs. Be happy on the way to happy. All the good stuff.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was it for episode 2. I appreciate you, Matt, for showing up. The real ninja here. I can't wait to see you in some more movies. But with that being said, you guys take care. Have a good one. And anyone who's on the same path as this man, don't give up on your dreams and keep moving forward. See ya.